Recording in progress.
All right, folks, you know if I'm here, I'm somewhere in the United States about to talk to you, either a nonprofit or a for-profit. Tonight, I want to introduce y'all to a guy that's doing both the nonprofit and the for-profit side of the table. We call it Black excellence at its best. And I met him, and I was really inspired by what he's doing. So, look, I talk too much. Let me introduce you. Tell folks who you are. Keep in mind, this is a national audience from around the country that tie in to my different shows that come on and um, um, presentations that I present to nonprofits with. Tell us who you
Okay.
are.
I'm Nathanael Johnson, located down here in Tampa, Florida, and looking to start a nonprofit, basically branch off of my business that I currently operate, which is a childcare facility. Actually own two childcare facilities, and looking to start a nonprofit to further educate the kids that with things that's not in the curriculum.
Tell us about your for-profit businesses.
For profit, okay. Like I say, I have both of the daycares.
Yeah,
Also,
tell us about that. Tell us about your daycare
okay,
centers.
the daycare I have one in Sefner, Florida, capacity of 45 with 9 employees. Um, we have VPK. We also offer night care. And like I said, we're located in Sefner, Florida, and yeah, it's the other school is located in Plant City, Florida, maybe 10 minutes away from the other school, and we also offer the night care and VPK at that location also.
So what got you started? We want to hear your story. What got you started in this particular type of business?
My mother actually started her daycare in Ybor City maybe 25 years ago, and I went off to college up in Tallahassee, up at Florida A&M. By the time I came back home, she was, still in the business. Had acquired 5 daycare centers at that time, and after a while, she just wanted to retire and sell off the schools, and so that was my opportunity to get one school, and then I acquired the next.
And that's what we call generational wealth. And
Absolutely.
that's what we need so much, especially in the African American community. So tell me a little bit about your nonprofit that you're about to get started. Because in addition to investors, and I want investors to reach out, because the
Mm-hmm.
brother did say he was going to expand on his daycare. But for the funders out there that fund nonprofits, he also has a nonprofit that he's about to get started. As a result of his for-profit, he saw a gap, and only a nonprofit could fill that particular gap. That being said, tell us about your nonprofit, and near the end, tell us about how people can get in contact with you for possible donation or interest and investment in either of your businesses.
Okay. The nonprofit. So basically, my school in Sefner. I purchased the property right next door to the facility, and it's a commercial property, and I'm able to. I initially wanted to extend the daycare out, but then I wanted to go ahead and start the nonprofit to create maybe like an after school program. To the name of the foundation is the Literacy Exchange Foundation, and so basically I want to teach the kids, gardening and things that's not taught either at home, at school, or at the daycare facilities, and go from there. So everything that I can pour into the kids, that's my opportunity to do as such.
That's awesome. That after school program you're talking about. That's needed more than anything else. The
Right.
only thing I would suggest to you, some of the other components that you should be part of that is doing entrepreneurship, teaching these young people how to start their own business, teaching them
Right.
how to do critical thinking, those other key components. That's going to separate you from the other people that's doing things because you're
Right. Right.
going down deep and you teaching generational wealth
Right.
from the beginning. So I think that would be awesome. So how can if a person wanted to donate, is there a email, a number, a website? How
Okay.
can people get in contact with
So at this point, we're at the beginning stages of creating a nonprofit. We're at the end stages of it, but my current phone number is 813-940-1771. That's 813-940-1771. My email is Nathaniel, Nathaniel, the number 2, Johnson, Johnson, @gmail.com.
If you had two things to tell a person, one would be the right thing and starting a business, and the second thing is the wrong thing to do and starting a business. What would that be?
Uh, Something I was taught was in starting a business, with getting funded. Most people in our community, they think of collecting their hard-earned money and or family members' money, or how they can collect money to start a business. And I was taught basically to start the business and go to the bank to get funded for the business to do business. And so it's just vice versa and things of that nature. Credit and business credit and grants, things like that. I just want to bring to the forefront to be able to, expose to the community as much as possible.
Okay, look, and I'm sure the people that's watching this, and again, it's going to be different time zone. They're going to be just as inspired as I was when you and I first started. When this gentleman and I first started, it was for the nonprofit side of the table. We just happened to get into the for-profit side of the table. So now I'll be working as a consultant with him for both his nonprofit as well as his for-profit side of the table. Because at the end of the day, it is about generational wealth. And this is what we call generational wealth. Thank you.
Yes.